Oh, that's another view. That's the peak in the background again.
Lovely.
My word.
Ah, yes, the swimming pool, Audrey'd like that. Drinks and everything, just like Hollywood it is.
Ah, it is. It's just like Hollywood.
Oh, now, this is interesting. It's a floating restaurant. We often used to go there.
No.
Fancy.
What's that thing on the left?
Oh, that's my thumb.
It's upside down.
Sorry. Oops, finger trouble. Sort it out.
Best one yet.
Just a minute. Get it in. Ah, that's better. Now, Shanghai Street. Not High Street like down the road. H-I. Hi, you see.
Aye.
Chinese. Of course, you get all sorts down there. Well, it's out of bounds for us lot like, because it's the district where, well, it's,
Full of Eastern promise.
Terry.
Watch your mouth. It's not far wrong, mind you. I think that's all the town like. I wish I'd taken some more, because it was a wonderful place. The colours, you know, and the scenery round about. The whole place is very,
Oriental?
Aye, that's right, aye. Now, what's this one? Wait a minute. Oh, yes, that's the Cook House.
Oh, very Oriental.
There we are. The Three Musketeers. That's Ernie Bell on the left. He's from Middlesbrough. His brother's a Marine. And the other one, that's Taffy.
Welsh, is he?
Hi, from Scotland. He's a laugh, Taff. Here we've had some good times, us three. They're all good lads in our billet, you know. That's the good thing about it. You've always got your mates around you. Oh, I think that's the lot, like.
Oh, well, thanks very much, George.
That was lovely.
Why, quite a change since my day.
Grand little thing this, though, George.
Aye, nappy, Japanese. Hey, do you know how much? Do you know how much? £4.10.
Get away.
Yeah. Saw one down the high street the other day. Not a patch on this. 11 quid.
When I was in, they needed them, not feeded them.
When do you go back then, George?
Oh, another 3 weeks. Got a month's leave, you see.
Yes, well,
I'm sorry there's no more to show you, like.
Oh, what a shame. We better be off then, Bob.
At least I don't think so.
Oh, well, it can't be out till another day.
Oh, hang on. There's all these. The ones of me at Aldershot. I forgot about.
Well, we'll just put the kettle
Well,
on.
in that case...
Now, this is me on the assault court.
Oh, I needed that. Monday night and stuck in the house with Cecil B. DeMille.
It's a bit rude leaving like that, though.
Aye, maybe, but I wasn't going to sit through his 3 months basic training.
Why, he's filled out a bit. The army's changed him.
One thing hasn't changed. He still fancies our Audrey.
Aye, well, I'm surprised when he found out she was pregnant.
He was even more surprised to find out she was married. The army will help him to forget.
Aye, I reckon the army's done things for him.
Aye, it's taught him how to cook. He'll always be able to get a job in a Wimpy bar when he comes out. That's what amazes me about the forces.
What do you mean?
Well, you go in as one thing and you come out as another. I mean, who decided that George Merry should be a cook? He's a corporal cook. Now, what was he before he went in?
Plasterer.
Exactly. Stupid.
Still, I suppose it comes in handy when you're buttering bread.
I mean, if I was to go in, or you for that matter, God knows what would happen. I'm a qualified electrician. Serve me time. I'll probably end up in the intelligence corps.
They're not that stupid.
Hey up. He's our soldier of the 60s.
All right, lads, what with me?
Oh, George, I'm in the chair.
Hey, all right, I'm flush. I get £13 a week, all found. Drew 60 quid to come home on leave, you know, plus my rations allowance.
Oh, well, if it's your rations allowance for spending, I'll have a pint of special, a large scotch, and a pie.
He hasn't changed much, has he? 2 halves, Edna, and a lager.
Oh, lavish, lavish.
We were just saying, George, how you've changed.
Aye, well, you're bound to, aren't you? New way of life. I mean, the education in itself, it's bound to broaden your...
Horizons?
Aye, that's right. Aye. That's what I firmly maintain. Bound to broaden the horizons. Aye. Oh, thanks. Here we are.
Oh, it makes a man of you, George. That's what they say.
Well, Terry, that's very true. That's very true, Bob, what Terry says. Cheers.
Cheers.
Can't touch that stuff now, you know, warm beer.
What is it you like best about the forces then, George?
Well, hey, this isn't cold, you know, it's not cold at all.
Go on.
Well, Bob, I would say the change from one day to the next, the variety of life, never know what you'll be doing, every day different.
Especially in your job. One day Irish stew, next day tripe and onions.
Fish cakes Fridays?
No, we're joking apart, lads, it's an ever-changing pattern, it's a challenge.
Oh, come on, George. The catering corps, not the OSS, is it? danger lurking behind every ladle.
We're there, front line. An army marches on its stomach.
Maybe, but it's not exactly your Sands of Iwo Jima, is it?
Yeah, I've never seen John Wayne in a chef's hat.
Hey, no, listen, lads, listen. You don't have to be the infantry, you know. There's an element of danger in every branch of the forces.
Aye, I can see that. Frying those eggs, all that fat right in your face. Whoops, very nasty that.
Now, seriously, Terry, tell me this. When an army hits the beach and consolidates its position, you know, digs in, what's the first thing it establishes?
The latrines.
Yes, well, after that, the cuckoos. So we're right there with them.
Well, I don't know about being a cook, George, but I will say getting abroad's got something to be said for it.
Aye, especially if you get to a place like he did, Hong Kong.
Oh, I was definitely lucky there. Yeah, I didn't show your mum and Audrey everything. Here, have a look.
God, the cringe.
Let's see, man, let's see.
That's not you, is it? The one in the middle?
I bet that wasn't taken in the nappy.
Right, if it was, I'd sign on for life.
Hey, come on, let's have it. Here, there's all sorts of things to do there, you know.
I can see that.
Well, that's why I can't wait to get back. I mean, what is there around here? Nothing. There's the pubs and the clubs. Most of them shut at 11. Pictures, the odd dance, what that's worth.
Oh, no, you're wrong there, George. There's been a lot of changes since you left. There's plenty to do for everybody. Anything you care to mention. This place is as good as anywhere.
Well, I hope you're right, because I'm taking a bird out soon. Oh, look at the time. Go. See you.
Sure, George. What are we going to do then?
Do? Might as well go and watch television. Nothing else to do on a Monday.
Exactly, and you were going on about this place a moment ago as if it was Palm Springs. This town. It's the muckiest town I've ever seen for a start.
Whoa.
The smoke.
Yeah, there's lots of smoke, but there's some nice country out of town.
Oh, in between the pit heaps. Then there's the boozers. George was dead right, you know. They're just drinking places. There's not a decent place to take a woman to. And we've got the roughest dancers in the country.
Not to mention the roughest football team.
You like it here?
Why, aye, man. It's champion.
Aye, well, he's obviously enjoying himself. He's got a cushy number.
Oh, I remember him.
Oh, no.
Why, it's a hard tree, that, Cluffy. No.
He used to be a plasterer.
I got plastered with him a couple of times and all that. 3-5.
Dear me.
Where did you get that one
Come
from?
on, let's have it, fellas.
Last 3 game and take
Oh, rats, not again, Cluffy. Well, that's my limit. I'll have to get some facts.
Well, get me some, will you, Terry?
You're on me.
Oh, this always happens. I'm not a messenger, boy.
He's a bad loser.
Jack,
Aye.
you were in the army, weren't you?
I did 3 years. You know, I went in as national service, did the extra year for the money. 51, I think it was.
Did you like it?
Yeah, all right. In fact, I had a good time. I got abroad, you know, Malaya.
Did you? What was it like there?
Well, it was very nasty at the time. We were having all that trouble with the terrorists, you know. Jungle warfare. Our lads getting shot in the back, wading through swamps up to here with your rifle above your head. Mosquitoes, malaria, snakes.
Must have been very dodgy.
Oh, I were all right. Stores HQ, Kuala Lumpur. I had a marvellous time.
So you don't regret it then? You don't think it was a waste of time?
No, not at that age. I mean, I was only 20 when I went in. You know, you've got your whole life before you. What's 3 years then?
Aye, that's true.
Mind you, some of it's a bind, but it is in Civvy Street, isn't it?
It's a grand life for a lad, and an honourable one.
What was it you were in, Cluffy?
Well, I was born in 1902, and that's the best year there was.
How's that?
Well, I was too young for First World War and too old for Second, so I'm trying to ARP.
Anyhow, why is it interesting?
Oh, it's just a thought, you know, it's just an idea. I mean, I tried promotion here in the drawing office, that didn't work out. It just might be a way of getting out of the rut, that's all.
You could do a lot worse.
Oh, well, I'd like to see a bit of the world. I mean, especially the Far East, I've always wanted to go there.
It's these Eastern women he's after.
Yeah.
The almond-eyed beauties.
Why, they are that. I wish I'd married one. Scrub your back in the bath for you, you know.
Who do?
Chinese women.
All right. I've always fancied Chinese women. They're beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they? Well, some of them. Did you see that one in the Miss World thing last year? Miss Korea. Fabulous. Fantastic.
And they're trained to be wives, you know, Chinese girls from birth to schooled in it.
Yeah, it's like a tradition with them.
Oh, yeah, no such thing as divorce, you know. They're dedicated to marriage, obey your every whim. That's the way it ought to be.
Bloke I knew once married a Chinese bird.
Oh, how did he get on?
She left him.
Name any sport. You'll find it in the army. You'll find opportunities for every kind of job as well, if you've got the qualities the Army needs. John Kirkman joined the Army as a junior entrant at 15. Today, he's a corporal. He's got on fast. The Army can put your abilities to the test. If you're over 17, fill in the coupon in your TV Weekly or visit your Army Careers Information Office and get the facts, straight from a soldier.
My dad was in the Army. I've still got his bayonet.
Are you serious about all this then, Bob?
No, of course he's not.
You never know, it's certainly worth going into.
Well, if you do go in, I wish you'd take him with you.
Me? Not a chance.
Oh, that'd be lovely. That would really be lovely, having you out the town for 3 years. We could bring people home. Nice people.
Oh, you're going to make a lovely mother.
And that's another thing. My child will be away from your influence. We don't want another delinquent in the family.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll stay and you can go. You can join the Wrens. Give the fleet a treat.
Hey, watch it. Anyway, they'd never find a uniform to fit you. Wiry.
Ah, good manage.
You? You're the only person I know that has to run around in the shower to get wet.
Oh, very funny. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I went in, it wouldn't be the Army.
Why not?
Well, suppose it was the last war. What would you rather have been in?
Well, the Army. You stand a better chance in the Army. I like to keep my feet on the ground.
Oh, not me. The Air Force every time. Just a few of you in a bomber. Nip over to Germany, bomb 1 or 2 cities, then back to the mess. Bacon and eggs, sandwiches, a sing-song, much better. And the women. I may not be coming back, darling. So would you mind getting them down?
Stan lost an arm in the war.
We never heard how, though, did we?
No, if that's what you're talking about, the Army's still the best. What about liberating a town, eh? Riding in your tank. You're up there. France, Italy, all the girls, all the cheering, the flowers. All the young ladies all grateful to be freed.
Uncle Stan was in the RASC.
Now, you know what that stands for, don't you? Run away, somebody's coming.
Well, I'll probably be in the REME.
The what, eh?
The Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers. They're responsible for inspection, modification, recovery and repair of the wide variety of electronic and mechanical equipment used by the Army. This ranges from aircraft...
All right. You sound like Look at Life.
Right, well, that's what I'll probably be in. I'll be a Lance Corporal soon after basic training because I'm qualified. And then, who knows?
Bobby, you're not really serious.
Well, yes, I am. I've been thinking a lot recently about the future and, well, about what my life amounts to round here. I've got nothing to lose by being in the Army and lots to gain. What's 3 years at our age? Let's face it, the Works Holiday Fund isn't going to get me as far as Hong Kong and wherever they go, is it? I've always wanted to see places like that. I've never been east of Scarborough. It's a good life. Sports and swimming and gliding and that. You never know, I might even stay in longer. And then, when I do come out, I'll be able to get a better job because I'll have better qualifications. There's all sorts of reasons.
Thelma Chambers.
Pardon?
Thelma Chambers. It all boils down to Thelma Chambers.
You never liked Thelma, did you? It's got nothing to do with her.
Of course it has, just 'cause she gave you the push.
She did not give me the push. She did not give me the push.
Oh, yes, she did, and you've been moping round ever since. Just 'cause she's going out with Billy Potter.
Yeah, I don't know what she sees in him. Spotty Potter.
Well, if you're going to get all dramatic about it, you may as well go the old hog.
What do you mean?
Join the Legion, man. The last patrol. Bo Ferris.
If that's your attitude, I'm off. I want to get an early night anyway. I'll see you in the morning.
Hey, you've forgotten one. The Queen's Commission. Sorry, Major.
Very funny.
I'll see you in the morning, then. At Ree Valley.
Oh, is he gone? I've been making some coffee.
Aye, back to the barracks. They're going to be in by 10, you know.
It'd be funny if he did go in, though.
He won't go through with it. He never does.
I wouldn't be so sure. And I wouldn't take Bob so much for granted, either. He can get very stubborn, and he will if you keep taking the mickey.
Yeah.
Listen, who'd miss him most if he did go in? You. You'd miss him something terrible.
Oh, no, well, of course I would, but I ask you, is it likely?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I would very. Believe me, I know him. The last thing in the world he'd ever do.
Ah, come on, Terry, there's only you now.
Well, I still think he's mad.
Ah, never mind that, come on.
You'll miss him, you know.
He'll miss us. He'll soon see.
Hey, have you done the fitters?
Yeah, I've been round the old factory. Everybody's been very generous. Do you know I got 5 bob off Murray Hardacre?
He must have been in a coma.
What are we going to give him? We haven't decided yet.
Well, somebody suggested a pen and pencil set.
No, he'd lose it. He always loses things like that.
Hey, well, you know what I was thinking? One of them little radios.
The transistor, there won't be enough in there for that.
Tell you what's a good idea. Always think you can't beat a canteen of cutlery.
He's not getting married.
Besides, the army gives you one, all of your own. A knife, fork, spoon, and a china mug.
What about electric razor?
He's got one.
Oh, well,
An alarm clock. Now, that's a useful present.
Oh, they've got their own system, Cluffy. No, I think he'd probably prefer the cash, then he can buy whatever he likes.
Oh, you can't do that, Terry.
No, do it. Look out. What did Darby say then, Bob?
Oh, he was very decent. He said there'd always be a job here if I wanted one. He wished me the best of luck.
Oh, good.
Hi, well, I'll get my locker cleaned out.
Hi.
Here, you might as well have these, Cluffy.
Nay, Bob, I can't take these.
They're no use to me now, are they? Hey, dear, look at this.
Eee, when was that?
1960, New Brighton, the works outing.
Eee, I remember that. It poured all day.
We just started here.
We went to the races, and then we went to that dance.
Aye, and that pub, do you remember? They couldn't get rid of us.
We were in there an hour after closing time.
And those 2 secretaries on the back seat going home.
I remember that.
Eee, they were well away.
And we had to stop the bus twice to let you be sick.
And you know, it was the following Tuesday. Do you know what I found in my coat pocket?
What?
A rock salmon and 6 pennyworth of chips. I don't remember getting them. I don't remember.
And that's what you're leaving behind you, Bob. Gracious living.
Right. I think I'll keep this. Right, that's it then. Oh, what's this? It's a ham sandwich. Anybody hungry?
Oh, dear mind.
Well, that's it apart from the girls. Who wants Claudia Cardinale?
Oh, here. You know, if you played your cards right, darling, you could have me.
Julie Christie?
Oh, all right, took her over.
Hey, I want that big girl, Ursula Undress.
There you are then, Cluffy. You won't get any work out of him anymore. Hi, well, that's it then. Oh, except for me mirror. Well, I'll be off then. I don't suppose anybody will mind if I knock off half an hour early today, eh? Got a lot to do, packing and that. Well, I'll be off then. I'll see you all tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheerio then.
Cheerio.
Mind you, Glad, I wasn't going to stand in Bob's way. No, he's always had a mind of his own ever since he's been a little lad. And, well, this is his decision.
Oh, I think you're quite right, Linda.
They need to do as they like nowadays.
Aye, and there's so much more opportunity now.
Not like our day. Mind, you'll be a big miss to you.
Yeah, I know he will. Still, I'll soon get used to it. And in a little while, it won't be so bad.
There, dear. Audrey, get Mrs. Ferris another gin and tonic.
Andrew, if he'd still been with us, his dad would have been right proud. Not so much tonic this time, Audrey.
You've got to put in for it, you see. And you go in front of your CO, and he says, oh, so you want to go abroad, eh? And you say, yes, sir. So then he gives you a form to fill in, you see. So, and on this form it gives you 3 choices in order of preference. Well, with my lot, there were some fabulous places to go, so I put Washington, Oslo, Paris, in that order.
Washington, where did you get?
Catterick.
Still, there's a good chance these days you'll get to Germany. Germany's all right, you know, Hamburg down the, what do we call it?
family favourite. Yeah,
Oh, I will. Well, here in Cologne, it's raining, but we hope it'll clear up later. And anyway, it's better than it was last week.
It's bloody freezing.
And we've got a request for Ave Maria.
Aye, they always have that.
And it's for Private Bob Ferris of the 14-foot mouth.
Hey, Terry, we just had Bob on Family Favourites.
Oh, aye, what was he? Bumper bundle?
My mates used to leave bumper bundles all over the place. Hey, that reminds me, we've got a little bundle here for you, Bob. Now then, you ladies all right for drinks?
Come on, straight.
Well, Bob, all the lads at work chipped in when they heard you were leaving, even Terry here. And, well, we didn't know what to get you, you see. But anyway, when you're a brigadier at the War Office,
Hey, that'll be the day.
you can look at this and remember the likes of us. Here, Bob, all the very best.
Come on, Bob. Come on,
Aye, well, thank you very much, Jack. Please thank all the lads at work for me. That's all.
Anyhow, everyone, all the very best to Bob.
I had everything packed and all.
Oh, aye.
Wasn't a bad night, really.
No.
You still seem quite sober.
Well, I've had plenty to drink, like, but it didn't seem to have any effect tonight.
Affected me mother, all right.
Yeah. I never knew she could juggle.
Yeah. Sort of a party piece of hers.
Always with brown ale bottles.
Usually. It was only that bloke sneezing that put her off. Well, that's it then. Bound to have forgotten something, of course.
Look, Bob, I thought you might like this.
Oh, Terry, you only got that last Christmas.
Yeah, I know, but I don't use it much. I thought you'd find more useful in the army, you know.
It's very nice of you, mate.
Oh, it needs a new battery.
Well, still,
What time's your train?
9:40.
Well, I'd see you off, but, you know, work.
Sure. Anyway, my mother will want to come.
Aye. When will you be back next then?
Oh, they give you a weekend off at the end of your basic training.
Oh, in a few weeks' time, like.
Yeah. Have some good times when I'm on leave, eh?
Aye. Unless you go abroad, of course.
Yeah. Still, I'll probably end up in Catterick. Home every weekend, then. Same as ever, eh?
Aye. Well, I better be off, eh?
Aye, I'll see you to the door.
Well, have a good time, Bob. You know, I hope you enjoy yourself and don't regret it and, well, have a good time.
You and all, Terry. I wish you were coming with us.
What, you and me together? Wouldn't be fair to the army.
No.
All the best, kiddo. Yeah.
Have you heard from him yet, then?
What? Heard from who?
Bob.
No, I've not. He's only been gone 3 days.
Hey, you went down to the snooker club last night. Exhibition.
No, I wanted to watch a documentary on television. Very good it was and all.
You'll be down on Friday night, won't you? I mean, you've never missed a Friday night.
No, I won't. I've promised to take our Audrey to the clinic.
Oh, huh?
Are you going to the canteen, Terry, or have you brought sandwiches?
Oh, how am I supposed to get any work done here with all this chat going on? No, I'm not going to the canteen. I'm having sandwiches here. 2 sandwiches, as a matter of fact. One of cheese and chutney and one of cold pork and piccalilli. The bread is brown American slice, and I prefer butter to marge because I can tell the difference. Ask me.
Excuse me. Is this the maintenance shop?
What does it look like, the stock exchange?
What did you say?
Yes, it's the maintenance shop.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
What's it to you, anyway?
Oh, I'm Ferris's replacement.
God help us all.
The food is very good, really. There's always at least 3 choices. Oh. I'm lucky because there's a good set of lads in my billet. One of them was the Midlands bantamweight champion, And another lad's father's one of the weathermen on television.
Yeah, Woodrow, that is.
That happens to be addressed to me.
Well, we were just interested.
Hey, there's nothing sacred in this house.
This camp is for what they call documentation. We got our kit today and the shirts tickled. There's another medical tomorrow when we get jabs, which I won't enjoy very much. No one's allowed out of camp yet, but in any case we're too tired to feel like doing much. Most nights the lads and me go to the nappy and play darts and talk about sex. I will write again soon when I have some more news. How are you getting on with Angela Dimsdale? Blakey once told me that she... How are Audrey and your mother? Please give them my love. All the best, cheers, Bob. P.S. I put a new battery in that transistor, but it doesn't seem to have made any difference. Ah, bless him.
Oh, he writes a nice letter, does Bob?
Oh, but he's getting on. I mean, he's doing so well. And what about being picked to play football for, who was it?
For his hut.
That's right, against,
Against another hut.
That's very good.
Hardly the World Cup, though, is it?
He's enjoying himself. I think he's doing very well.
He'll be adjutant by Christmas.
Well, that's typical of you. You just resent him what he's doing. You didn't think he'd enjoy it, and he is. I mean, he wanted to make the break, and he has. At least he's done something instead of just talking about it all the time like you do. All credit to his elbow.
Gumption, that's what he's got.
Ah, yes, Lord.
Oh, I see. It's the old family now, is it? Right. I'll finish this in my room.
It's no good sulking. You've been rude and unpleasant for the last week.
Oh, go on.
Oh, you must be too hard on him, Audrey. He doesn't say so, but you can tell he misses Bob. I don't know what he's going to do.
Well, he'll have to make up his mind soon, because we can't go on like this.
And will this mate of yours definitely be at this camp then?
Oh, yeah, for 3 months. He'll be a couple of intakes ahead of me, that's all. Just a question of getting posted somewhere together.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, Hong Kong, I should think. Somewhere like that. Or Washington, Oslo.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's what appeals to me about the army. I mean, I'd never get to Hong Kong on the Works Holiday Fund, would I?
No, that's what I thought.
No, you've got everything to gain in the army. And after all, what's 3 years at our age?
I've signed on for 22.
Right, this way for remate.
Bob!
How are you, man?
Fine.
What are you doing here? Have you come to visit us? What a thing to do.
I haven't come to visit you.
What?
I haven't come to visit you. If you can't lick 'em, join 'em. I'm in. I'm in the Remy with you. What's the matter?
You've signed on?
3 years, yeah. Where are you going? What's this?
I'm going home.
What, are you already?
No, I've been discharged. Medical.
What?
Flat feet.
Do this to me?
So I'm going home. My train leaves in 2 minutes.
Look, Bob.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? 3 bloody years!
Come on, Daddy, we're waiting!
I got it working.